Hello there, and welcome to another 5 leagues from the Borderlands battle report. Well, this is really the first 5 leagues battle report, though you should have seen my 5 parsecs ones by now. This is my new little logo thing here. So this is me. Obviously, this may change. I'm just playing around with stuff. But yes, hopefully you enjoy this first battle report. So battle report 1 is Battle at Kettleford Farm. I'll do the preamble when I do the a little bit later on. So this is the crew we have so far. These my leader Andrea Northwatch, the feral Rasset Claw, human hero Tobin Quickpen. There's no rules for halflings in this game. One of my followers, Wolfric Thorn, who's a former soldier, Kessa Ironvow, who's a zealot human, and Garvin Windle, who's a local guide. Our opponents for today, I'm using ghouls, but I can't remember what they're actually called in the game, but they may as well basically be ghouls. There aren't this many. This is just all the ones I painted. I wanted to paint them all at once. This is our table setup. I'll do the game preamble now. Now on my website, borthwick.nz, there is a campaign section there which has all the backstory that I've done, written lots of story for the campaign. It's got the full sort of cinematic story of this battle report, plus the rest of the campaign terms and the name, how the crew got their name, and the full story of what's going on in the world. So something well worth looking at. But as a quick preamble, what we have here is the crew of heroes approach the silent Kettleford farm under cover of dawn, responding to the villagers' concerns about the family's unexplained absence from market. What began as a welfare check quickly transformed into a deadly encounter when they discovered the grisly remains of the farm family scattered across the property. Ghouls had claimed the farmstead as their feeding ground, and the crew found themselves facing those regenerating undead creatures in a brutal battle for survival. The murky pre-dawn light provided perfect cover for their initial approach, allowing the crew to position themselves strategically around the farm buildings. However, once Wolfric Thorn was spotted by the feasting ghouls, the element of surprise vanished, and the creatures turned their hunger towards fresh prey. The battle that followed saw heroic moments and devastating losses. Tobin Quickpen's deadly accuracy with his bow eliminated 2 ghouls with precise headshots, while Kessa Ironvow's warhammer proved devastatingly effective against the undead flesh. Yet the crew paid a heavy price when Garvin Windle, their local guide, fell beneath the claws of a ghoul lieutenant, his screams echoing across the blood-soaked farmyard. Despite the loss, the crew ultimately prevailed, driving off the remaining ghouls and securing the farmstead. Their investigation uncovered valuable intelligence about the region's threats, along with salvageable goods and a mysterious map that may prove useful in future endeavours. The victory came at a cost that would see Garvin require extensive recovery time from his grievous wounds. That's pretty cool. So then we have a little bit of the preamble for the game. So obviously it's a camp raid, but we're doing it as more sort of this setup. Lots of ghouls with 2 lieutenants and pretty good stats, and we get to sneak up on them as well. So that's something you'll see in a second. Here is the overall deployment. There'll be a little video coming in a second. You can see here the heroes on the bottom, as well as the ghouls mostly in the center and a few scattered around the back. So here's a video I recorded before the game.
Here is a preview of the game table we're going to be playing for this campaign game in 5 Leagues from the Borderlands, Battle in the Crosslands. So this is a raid the camp scenario, which I have tweaked slightly to be kind of investigate people who have taken over a camp to fit with my storyline. The bad guys are the ravening hordes. You see them there represented by 8 ghouls. The 2 lieutenants are the larger models there, the chieftain figure here and the female matriarchal figure there. Our heroes, who are not able to set up more than 2d6 plus 10, are all high enough that I'm off the table, on the flank here. So the mission is obviously to hold the table, but I have to also get to the middle and get something in the first 4 turns if possible, so that'll be fun. So yeah, most of this terrain is from a variety of sources, but you can check a previous video on this. We'll be getting into the full story soon with the results of the sneak up phase, see how it works, and then we'll dive into the first turn, which will primarily be on the photo recording. Here is a pre.
Okay, so post the sneak up, here's where we ended up. So much closer to the enemy positions. Basically, you keep rolling until you get within a certain minimum range. And I did pretty well for this. So let's see what the first turn happens. Now I get a... is that right? Gosh, if I jumped a slide. I might have jumped a slide. I think I did. Oops, doesn't matter. All right, we'll go back. There we go. So we did jump a slide. So the first turn you get an extra bonus reaction because of the sneak up. I rolled, got no results. So only one model got to go, which was Ravenous Claw over here. He has fired and shot and did nothing. So that was exciting. They then rushed towards me in the enemy phase. The ghouls came rushing at us, which was exciting. And yeah, you can see the ones at the back have come clambering through here as well, through the farm. One looking at flanking and a few others at the back there. In the hero phase, or the slow phase, the archer shot and killed one, and then Wulfric ran in and stunned one, and then Kessa came in and just bonked it with a hammer and finished it off. Andrian, my leader, moved slightly further forward to get into position, while Garvin stayed sort of hovering around the flank there, hoping to not get charged, but also do some help. So that's the end of turn one. No morale checks resulted in anything. So as we go into start of turn two. Oops, there we go. So the corpse will be removed in a second. I rolled again. I only got one fast reaction roll. I'm not having a great one with the reactions there. So once again, handed that to Ravenous Claw, the feral up here. He fired and wounded the lead ghoul, which was something, at least. The ghouls then, in the enemy phase, moved up. Wulfric's in danger of getting flanked there. So Garvin, that's Garvin Windle there, the lead guide. And the others, the leader and co, ran towards Wulfric and Kessa. In the slow phase, what did happen? Oh, this is a bit of a pullback, as you can see at the end of the enemy phase. They have run forward, so there's only one at the back there, and they're all getting very close. Here's my first of my notes. That's right. Okay, so then we get into the slow phase. Tobin, quick pen, shot another one. He's doing rather well. And then Wulfric Thorn ran forward and killed the remaining lieutenant. Took that one out. Garvin charged into the wounded ghoul and it killed him. Took him out, so that didn't go so well. Oops. And then as part of the morale, one of them ran away. So this is at the end of the turn. The furthest away one, which might be one of the ones over here, or possibly that one behind the thing. I can't remember which one, to be fair. Ran away, but the remaining stay from the morale. Yep, that's right. There he's gone. It's going into turn 3, taking off the casualties. I got 2 rolls in the fast reaction phase this time. How exciting. And I gave that to both Ravenous. I rolled 2-2, so only Ravenous and Andrian have high enough initiative or reactions for that to matter. Ravenous fired his crossbow and wounded the lead ghoul. I don't think it was stunned it. There we go. I don't think it's slightly out of order here, but so he's shot at that one, stunned it, and how you can see, and then Andrian charged it, and nothing happened. They went back and forth, and nothing happened. One of the ghouls charged in to combat in the enemy phase, and the only result was that Wulfric stunned it, but nothing else happened. And this one attacked Andrian, and again, nothing happened. They just swung back and forth on each other. And then in the slow phase, Kessa Iron Vow charged in and smacked that one and killed it, and Tobin the Archer missed. So, and that left us with only 2 models left on the enemy side, which means they automatically just leave. That's the way the campaign rules work for this. So at the end of the game, our results were we got 2 adventure points. Gavin Windle, I think 6 turns to recover from his injury, so he's not dead, but he's just injured. Got some experience. Andrew Northwatch is up to 4 total. He got a combat skill. Racer Claw got combat skill. Kessa gets a skill, which I haven't chosen yet, but I'll have before the next game. Tobin didn't get enough to advance. And Wolfric, my follower, he did not get an advancement to hero. I got some tools and a strange map. Basically, I get to add another unexplored location to the campaign map. The unusual finds was some precious metals with 2 gold. We basically returned to the village, and there was a caravan coming to the main city of the next 2 turns, which we're not going to get to anytime soon. And as part of the mission objective, we had vital information, which means we get another single hidden location on the campaign map, which is kind of cool. I need to update the map at some point as well, which I'll do soon. So because of this, we're healing. We're stuck in the town. So the local events, we got a fine standard weapon, which I'll give to one of the team. We did the town healer, reducing the recovery from 6 to 5 turns and then 4 turns from normal healing. Campaign activity was helping the town guard so that we didn't have to pay upkeep. And then we traded the metals. So we were basically up to 7 gold. So basically went up to 8 and then down to 1 for the healing to 7. No connections, nothing else happened. So pretty relaxed turn. We're just recovering. Pretty much same for turn 4. Continue healing. Garvin's down to 2 healing, and we're down to 6 gold. Nothing else happened. We just did the helping the town guard. And then turn 5, we can't buy any gear now. That was exciting from the local events. And Garvin returns to heal. 1 healing. We didn't spend any money for extra because we'll leave next turn. Help the town guard again. And nothing else. We got to give it a quest, which I need to check how long we've got. I don't think we're going to end up doing. I think it's too far away. But anyway, that is that. So next turn 6, which I've prepared, we got the next mission, so I'll get that table ready to go. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed it. Look for me, Alan Borthwick, on YouTube. Obviously, borthwick.nz is my website. X and Instagram is Alan Borthwick or Alan K Borthwick. So look me up there, and please let me know any thoughts on the battle report. Thank you for watching. It is really appreciated.